kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Give it to the big fullback here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play from the very jump, and the fullback just didn't have any speed to get around anybody. Stuffed the run perfectly.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll try and run it with the fullback. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. It's 3rd down, opening drive of this conference championship game. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Pass caught down at the 20. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
You got to be careful of creating one-on-one opportunities against this offense. You start to get your safeties down a little bit close to the line of scrimmage, you're going to create one-on-one chances, and this quarterback is good enough to make you pay for it.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Quarterback drops back. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. Across midfield. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Now, this just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
Wideouts now clustered. They're going to run it. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 in the first down.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. Let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off for some nice positive yards.
He's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. To the air, it's Joseph. He's running out of time here. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. They're going to throw it on third and very long. He's got a man down the middle. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain moves the ball to the 15-yard line.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. They're going to run the option. Oh, a fumble here. Can you believe it? Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. And because he was hesitant, it allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
The Tulsa offense back on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Here's the throw deep downfield. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They finally tackle him at the 4. That's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved. Gets big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
So they were backed up, and in one play, they're suddenly threatening to score. First and goal. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense facing second and goal. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Tulsa.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
They'll set up for the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he steps out of bounds at the 15. That's where they'll start the drive. The first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Trying to find some room. It's Fresno. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there from behind the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Rough start with the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. And the tailbacks got it again. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You can really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Joseph. He's got it with room to run. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a 1st down.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out. And it's Tulsa on top right now, Kirk. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to chuck it again. He pulls in the catch. They bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. To throw, it's Joseph. Caught near the goal line. He will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point splits the uprights. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Handoff running right. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Grab behind the line. It's Tuggle. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big hit at the end, but they get a fresh set of downs.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, and if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Big guys up front, lined up. It's 1st down. Defense moving receivers around now before the snap. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. Makes the grab. It's Tuggle. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. It's a run. Running back's got it. Got the 1st down and still motoring. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught quickly.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
A completion makes it 2nd down. The back's got it. Tackle, but 1st down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught by the receiver. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw, catch made.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. That's how you finish a play. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better start.
Oh, and it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. And that's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Scanning the field, it's Joseph. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
That's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. That gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Quick throw over the middle. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And there's the handoff. have got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Give it to the back again. Fighting off the defender. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On first down, it's play action. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Clean to the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Tulsa.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts him up 13 now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And looking for a big play here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
They'll hand it off. You've seen you're able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for a man deep down the middle. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it a 20-point lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Tulsa will kick it off to get the second half going. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. Back in motion now. Back to throw. It's Joseph. Looking deep to the right side. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the returner is brought down. Here comes the Tulsa offense back out there. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Here's the toss play. Runner gets outside. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Tuggle. Breaks a tackle into the clear. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
And with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Here's a carry for the fullback. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play. They were not surprised at all that the fullback got the ball. He had nowhere to go. They stuffed that play from the beginning.
They'll run it from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. Couldn't quite get in. Tackle down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Hands off to the fullback. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Might have thought they could catch the defense off guard by running the fullback there, but they were all over it.
Yeah, that's a great job by this defense of just showing their instincts and awareness here. Like you said, not being fooled at all. They slip it to the fullback, and he doesn't get any yards at all. In fact, he goes backwards. Good job by the D.
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. The pocket breaking down. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
Nothing tells you more about a defense's personality than when they get tested like this. Facing a first and goal, all the way to third and goal, you come up with a sack, relentless attitude. Now let's see what they decide to do on fourth and goal.
That one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Looks right, lets it fly. And he's got it down there inside the 35. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Fresno State.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. We'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And they'll make it into the end zone for 2, cutting the lead to 15. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
The Tulsa offense back on the field now. Looking to build on this lead in this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He makes the grab. Now here he goes. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. They'll try to run it with the option. Touchdown, Tulsa. They continue to roll up the score.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. They're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, they got it. The kicking team makes the recovery.
Chris, what just happened here? I'm in awe of this coach's sheer boldness. Going for an onside kick when you're up by a few scores? Wow. That's all I can say.
Have you ever seen this? The punting team on the field on first down. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Scanning the field, it's Joseph. Grab behind the line, it's Fresno. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Took contact on the throw. Oh, he makes the catch. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and the receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And the two-point try is good, so the lead is now 14.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for two. Great throw.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. drive now from the 25. Here comes a handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Tulsa on top right now, Kurt. They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Good pass to the flat to a receiver. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And now a carry here for the fullback. And the fullback going nowhere. In fact, they stop him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
It's a shotgun run call. That's the first down and more. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. The fullback gets stuffed for a loss. Ran into a wall there. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Send the back in motion. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, and it's picked off, a crushing mistake. Look out, he's in the clear.
Chris, the defense does exactly what they needed to get back into this game. It's a 2-possession game. With this interception and a quick score, they're right back in.
The Bulldogs offense back on the field. Looking to throw. It's Joseph. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go
deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State. Great catch when they desperately needed it. Here we go. It's what you hope for. 4th quarter, 1-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Starting at 25. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Short pass finds the tight end.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd manageable here for this offense.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's going for a big play downfield. The pass is broken up nicely. Wouldn't have counted anyway. Looks like the defense jumped offside there. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Leaning on the run game here late. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on 3rd down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
Less than a yard to go here on 4th down. The offense is going to go for it. Looking for a man. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to 29.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them to 4th down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? They'll give it to the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. This is important, a chance to extend the lead here in the final quarter. Net kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Joseph. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep for late game heroics. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now here comes the bunch formation. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And this time it's complete. And that play moves the ball across midfield. 1st down now from the 42. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. The veteran quarterback, Murphy, that didn't result in a takeaway. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Lets it go quickly. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Defense does a really good job here of sitting back in zone coverage, making the windows very tight in the middle of that secondary, and it's tough for the quarterback to make that read.
Motion by the back, defense better adjust. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big 4th down stop.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
It's victory formation. The quarterback will kneel down. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.